be me. 30 years old, living with my roommate Alex, who I've known since college. Alex is the definition of a tomboy, wears flannel shirts, backwards baseball caps, drinks beer straight from the bottle, and burps louder than most dudes I know. We've been platonic roommates for 3 years. She's basically one of the guys. Never even thought about her romantically. She's like a bro who happens to be female. One Tuesday night, I'm on the couch watching The Office reruns when Alex comes home with this weird, excited energy. Dude, I have the best idea. Immediately suspicious because Alex's ideas usually involve me doing something embarrassing. Last best idea was entering me into a hot dog eating contest where I puked in front of 200 people. What now? My friend Jessica just moved back to town and she's single. You're single. I'm gonna set you guys up. I pause the TV where Jim is making his signature face at the camera. Alex, no, blind dates are weird and awkward. Come on, Jessica is amazing. She's pretty, she's funny, she works at an art gallery. Then why is she single? Because she just got out of a long-term relationship and moved across the country for a fresh start. Duh. Red flag city. But Alex is giving me puppy dog eyes. Please? She doesn't know anyone here and I promised I'd help her meet people. I sigh because I'm weak and Alex knows exactly how to guilt trip me. Fine, one date, but if it's weird, you owe me. Alex literally jumps up and fist pumps like she just won the Super Bowl. Yes, okay, she's coming over Friday for dinner. I'll cook. You're cooking? Are we trying to poison her? Alex throws a couch pillow at my head. Screw you, I can cook. She cannot cook. I've seen her burn cereal. Friday arrives and I'm nervous as hell. Spend an hour trying to figure out what to wear for a dinner at my own apartment. Settle on jeans and a button-up shirt. Not too formal, not too casual. Alex is in the kitchen, absolutely destroying what I think was supposed to be chicken parmesan. How's it going, chef? Shut up, it's fine. Cooking is just chemistry. The smoke alarm disagrees and starts screaming. We're fanning towels at the ceiling when the doorbell rings. She's here. You get the door. I'll handle this. I open the door and holy shit, Jessica is beautiful, like movie star beautiful. Long dark hair, green eyes, wearing a sundress that probably costs more than my rent. Hi, you must be Anon. Alex has told me so much about you. She has this bright smile and enthusiastic energy. All good things, I hope. She said you're funny and smart and a great roommate. We hear a crash from the kitchen and Alex yelling, "It's fine, everything's fine." Jessica laughs. It sounds like wind chimes or some poetic shit. Should we help her? We walk into the kitchen to find Alex standing in front of the stove, looking defeated. So there's been a slight miscalculation with the dinner. The chicken looks like it was excavated from Pompeii. How about we order pizza? Jessica suggests sweetly. Pizza sounds perfect, I agree. Alex looks relieved and pulls out her phone. We end up on the couch with 3 large pizzas, some beers, and Netflix, playing The Princess Bride because Jessica said it's her favorite movie. As you wish is the most romantic line in cinema history, she says. Better than I'll never let go from Titanic? Alex asks. She literally let go. There was room on that door, I point out. We all laugh and the conversation flows easily. Jessica's into art, classic films. She volunteers at an animal shelter on weekends. She's basically perfect on paper. So what got you into art, I ask. My dad was a painter, not famous or anything, but he taught me to see the world differently. She talks about growing up in Seattle, her college years studying art history, her ex who she dated for 6 years. We just wanted different things. He wanted to settle down in his hometown, and I wanted adventure. Alex is watching us talk with this satisfied smirk like a proud parent. You two are cute together, she announces. Jessica blushes. I feel my face get hot. Alex, subtle, I mutter. What? I'm just saying what I'm observing. The night continues. We finish the pizzas. Jessica tells this hilarious story about accidentally bidding on art at an auction. I thought I was scratching my nose, but I bought a $3,000 sculpture of a deformed cat. We're all dying laughing. Around 11 p.m., Jessica says she should probably head home. I had such a great time. We should do this again. Definitely, I say, probably too eagerly. We exchange numbers. She hugs Alex goodbye, then hugs me. She smells like vanilla and something floral. After she leaves, Alex is practically vibrating with excitement. Dude, you guys hit it off. I'm a genius matchmaker. It was one dinner. Calm down. She was totally into you. Did you see how she laughed at all your jokes? She was being polite. You're texting her tonight, right? I wait exactly 23 minutes before texting. Had a great time tonight. Would love to take you to actual dinner sometime. She responds in 45 seconds. I'd love that. How about Saturday? Show Alex my phone. She does a little victory dance around the living room. I'm Cupid. I'm Hitch. I'm the fairy godmother of romance. You're drunk. Go to bed. Saturday comes. I take Jessica to this Italian place downtown that has actual tablecloths and candles. She shows up in a black dress looking like she stepped out of a magazine. We talk about everything. Childhood memories, embarrassing stories, our favorite music. I'm obsessed with 80s music, she admits. Like Madonna and Cyndi Lauper? More like the Smiths and The Cure. I went through a goth phase in high school, trying to imagine this gorgeous woman in all black makeup. Do you have pictures? Absolutely not. That evidence has been destroyed. We share tiramisu for dessert. Her foot touches mine under the table. Pretty sure it's intentional. Walk her to her car after dinner. There's this moment where we're standing by her door. I had a really great time, she says. Me too. She leans in and kisses me, soft and sweet. Fireworks don't actually go off, but it feels like they should. Drive home in a daze. Alex is watching some action movie when I get back. How'd it go, lover boy? Really good, actually. She pauses the movie where someone is jumping away from an explosion. Just really good? Need more details. Tell her about dinner, the conversation. Leave out the kiss because some things are private. I told you, Jessica's perfect for you. Over the next few weeks, Jessica and I fall into a pattern. Dinner dates, movie nights, long walks in the park, where we talk about philosophy and argue about whether Ross and Rachel were on a break. They were on a break, I insist. He slept with someone 3 hours later. That's not a break, that's an excuse, she counters. I'm completely falling for her. She's smart, funny, gorgeous, and she seems genuinely interested in me. 1 month in, and we're officially dating. I tell Alex over breakfast while she's eating cereal and scrolling through her phone. Jessica and I are together now. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. She high-fives me, but there's something weird in her expression. Probably just my imagination. Jessica starts coming over more. We have movie nights where Alex joins us. Alex always sits in the recliner while Jessica and I cuddle on the couch. We're watching Inception one night, and Alex keeps making sarcastic comments. Oh wow, a dream within a dream within a dream. So creative, she says during the van scene. Alex, you literally cried during this movie last time we watched it, I point out. I had something in my eye. Jessica laughs and squeezes my hand. Notice Alex rolling her eyes, but when I look directly at her, she's focused on the screen. 2 months in, Jessica has a drawer at our place, a toothbrush in the bathroom, her fancy coffee in the cabinet. Alex makes a comment about it one morning. Wow, Jessica's really moving in, huh? She just has some stuff here. She still has her own apartment. Right, just like half the bathroom and a third of the fridge. There's an edge to her voice I haven't heard before. Is that a problem? No, it's fine. Your relationship, your space. She grabs her keys and leaves for the gym. Weird, but Alex has always been moody sometimes. That weekend, Jessica suggests we go to this art exhibit opening. It's at the gallery where I work. I'd love for you to meet my colleagues. Show up in my nicest outfit. The place is full of people drinking wine and pretending to understand abstract art. Jessica introduces me to everyone. This is Anon, my boyfriend. Boyfriend? She called me her boyfriend. To other people. We're real. We're looking at a painting that's literally just a red square when her ex walks up. Jess, I didn't know you'd be here. He's tall, probably 6'2", wearing an expensive suit. Looks like he sells stocks or souls. Marcus, this is Anon, my boyfriend. Marcus sizes me up with a look that says he's not impressed. Nice to meet you, he says in a tone that means the opposite. They talk about the art world, people I don't know, places I've never been. I'm standing there feeling like a third wheel at my own girlfriend's event. Remember that gallery in Prague? Marcus asks Jessica. Oh my God, yes, the Kafka exhibit was incredible. They're laughing about inside jokes and shared memories. I excuse myself to get another drink, stand by the wine table, questioning my life choices. Jessica finds me 20 minutes later. Sorry about that, Marcus just loves to talk. Seems like you guys had a lot of fun together. We did, but that's the past. You're my present. She kisses my cheek and I feel better. We leave the gallery. She wants to grab late dinner, but I'm tired. Rain check? I have an early morning tomorrow. She looks disappointed, but agrees. Drive home thinking about Marcus and his stupid perfect hair. Alex is in the kitchen making a sandwich when I walk in. How was the fancy art thing? Met Jessica's ex. Oof, how'd that go? He's rich and they have history, and I felt like an idiot. Alex puts down her sandwich and actually looks concerned. Dude, Jessica's with you, not him. Clearly she chose better. It's nice to hear, even if I'm not sure I believe it. You really think so? Yeah, man, you're a catch. You're funny and smart, and you actually listen when people talk. She punches my shoulder in that bro way she does. Feels slightly better. Next few weeks are good. Jessica and I get closer. We have inside jokes now. She does this thing where she scrunches her nose when she's thinking. I've started collecting weird facts to tell her because she loves random trivia. Did you know that penguins propose to each other with pebbles? That's adorable. If you were a penguin, you'd definitely find me the best pebble. We're that annoying couple that everyone hates. Alex seems less enthusiastic about our relationship lately. She's been going out more, coming home late, doesn't join our movie nights anymore. Want to watch The Matrix with us? I ask one Friday. Nah, I'm meeting some friends at a bar. She's out the door before I can ask which friends. Jessica notices. Is Alex okay? She seems kind of distant lately. She's probably just busy, you know how she is. 3 months into the relationship, and Jessica wants me to meet her parents who are visiting from Seattle. We have brunch at some expensive place with tiny portions and confusing utensils. Her dad is intimidating. Former military, asks me questions like it's a job interview. So what are your long-term goals? Trying to figure out if he means life goals or relationship goals with his daughter. I'm focused on building a stable future and making your daughter happy. Diplomatic answer. He seems satisfied. Her mom is sweet. Keeps asking if I want more coffee. Jessica talks about you constantly. It's anon this and anon that. Jessica turns red, kicks her mom under the table. Brunch ends. Her dad shakes my hand with a grip that could crush diamonds. Take care of my daughter. I will, sir. Drive back to the apartment feeling like I just passed a major test. Alex is home watching Friends on the couch. How was meeting the parents? Terrifying but successful. Cool. She goes back to the TV where Ross is yelling, "We were on a break." The irony is not lost on me. Sit down next to her. You've been weird lately. What's going on? Nothing. I'm fine. Alex, I've known you for almost a decade. You're not fine. She mutes the TV and turns to face me. It's just weird seeing you all coupled up. We used to hang out all the time, and now you're always with Jessica. Feel guilty because she's right. We can still hang out. How about tomorrow, just us? We'll get wings and watch the game like old times. She brightens a little. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Next day we hit our usual sports bar, order too many wings, argue about which team is going to blow it this season. I'm calling it now, they're choking in the playoffs, Alex says through a mouthful of buffalo wing. You say that every year and you're always wrong. I'm playing the long game, eventually I'll be right. It feels normal, like how things used to be before Jessica. My phone buzzes. It's Jessica asking what I'm up to. Text back, watching the game with Alex. She responds with a smiley face. Have fun. Alex sees me smiling at my phone. Let me guess, Jessica. Yeah, she's cool with guys' night. She's very understanding. There's something in her tone I can't quite read. Game ends, we're walking back to the car when Alex asks, "Do you love her?" The question catches me off guard. I think so, yeah. It's still kind of new, but it feels right. Alex nods slowly. Good, that's good. You deserve to be happy. We drive home in comfortable silence. That night I'm lying in bed thinking about Alex's question. Do I love Jessica? She's amazing. Being with her is easy. She makes me laugh. We have fun together. Yeah, I think I might actually love her. Scary thought, but also exciting. Next morning I wake up to Alex making pancakes. What's the occasion? Can a roommate make pancakes for her best friend? Suspicious, but I'm not going to question free pancakes. We're eating when she casually mentions, Jessica's coworker added me on Instagram. Which coworker? Some guy named Derek. He asked if I wanted to grab coffee. Interesting. Why is Jessica's male coworker asking my female roommate out? Are you going to go? I don't know, maybe. He seems nice. File this information away for later. Meet Jessica for lunch that day. Mention Derek casually. Oh yeah, Derek. He's sweet, works in the contemporary art section. He asked Alex out for coffee. Really? That's great. Derek's a good guy. She seems genuinely happy about it. So why do I feel weird? Probably just protective of Alex. She's my friend after all. That weekend, Jessica and I go to a farmer's market. Very domestic and couple-like. We're looking at overpriced organic vegetables when I spot Alex. She's with a guy, they're laughing. He's touching her arm. Must be Derek. He's conventionally attractive, probably mid-20s, wearing hipster glasses and a beanie. Jessica sees them too. Oh look, it's Alex and Derek, we should say hi. We walk over, the four of us in this awkward square formation. Hey guys, fancy meeting you here, Jessica says. Hey, we were just grabbing some fresh produce, Derek says enthusiastically. Alex looks uncomfortable, shifting her weight from foot to foot. We make small talk about vegetables and the weather, and it's all very weird. We should double date sometime, Jessica suggests. Why would she suggest that? Yeah, that could be fun, Derek agrees. Alex and I make eye contact, both clearly thinking this is a terrible idea. We'll set something up, Jessica says. We part ways. Jessica is excited about the prospect. Wouldn't it be cute if they got together? We could do couple things. Not sure why, but the idea of Alex dating Derek bothers me. Probably because Derek seems boring and Alex deserves someone more interesting. Yeah, that's definitely why. Week later, we're all at a trendy restaurant for the dreaded double date. Alex showed up in jeans and a flannel, clearly put in minimal effort. Derek is telling some story about a gallery opening in Brooklyn. The installation was just magnificent, very postmodern. Alex looks like she wants to be literally anywhere else. Jessica and Derek are dominating the conversation, talking about art theory and exhibitions. Alex and I are both quiet, picking at our overpriced entrees. Under the table, her foot kicks mine. I look up, she makes a face that says, "Save me." So, Alex, Derek was telling me you're into vintage cars? Jessica says, trying to include her. Motorcycles, actually. I have a Harley I'm restoring. Derek perks up. Oh, that's so cool. I've always wanted to learn to ride. It's not really something you just learn. It takes practice and skill, Alex says. She's being kind of rude, but also Derek seems oblivious. Dinner ends. Derek insists on paying for Alex's meal. A gentleman always pays. See Alex physically cringe. We're walking to our cars when Jessica pulls me aside. They're so cute together. Really? Seems like they have nothing in common. Opposites attract. Plus, Derek could be good for Alex, help her be more cultured. What the hell does that mean? Alex is plenty cultured. She just has different interests. I know, I just mean Derek could expose her to new things. Decide to drop it before we argue. Get home later. Alex is already in her room with the door closed. Knock softly. Come in. She's lying on her bed, staring at the ceiling. That was rough, I say. Derek is nice, but he's so boring. He spent 20 minutes talking about the symbolism in a soup can painting. I laugh. You don't have to date him if you don't want to. Jessica really wants us to work out, though. Since when do you care what other people want? She sits up, looks at me with this expression I can't read. You're right, screw it. I'll tell him I'm not interested. There's the Alex I know. She smiles. I leave her to it. Later that night, Jessica calls. Did Alex say anything about Derek? She's not really feeling it. What? But they're perfect for each other. Alex doesn't think so. Jessica sounds disappointed. I really thought this would work out. We talk for a bit longer, but she seems distracted. Next few days, Jessica is bringing up Derek and Alex constantly. Maybe if they hung out one-on-one without us there? Jessica, Alex said she's not interested, but did she give him a real chance? Starting to get annoyed. Can we drop this? She goes quiet. I'm just trying to help your friend find someone. Alex doesn't need help. She's fine on her own. We drop it, but there's tension. At home, Alex is back to her normal self. We watch Scrubs reruns and argue about whether JD and Elliot should have ended up together. They're toxic for each other, Alex insists. But they're perfect together. Perfect doesn't mean healthy. She might have a point. Everything is fine until Jessica shows up unannounced one evening. Alex and I are on the couch in pajamas watching The Office for the millionth time. Hey babe, thought I'd surprise you. She's holding takeout bags and wine. This is a nice surprise, I say, getting up to kiss her. Alex pauses the TV, suddenly very interested in her phone. I brought enough food for everyone, Jessica announces. We eat Thai food and watch TV, but something feels off. Jessica keeps trying to engage Alex in conversation. So, Alex, have you been on any dates lately? Nope. You should try online dating. That's how my friend met her husband. I'm good. Jessica won't let it go. You're such a catch. I'm sure there's someone perfect for you out there. Alex stands up abruptly. I'm actually pretty tired. Gonna head to bed. You guys have fun. She disappears into her room. Did I say something wrong? Jessica asks. She's just not into the whole dating conversation. Spend the rest of the night with Jessica, but I'm distracted thinking about Alex. After Jessica leaves, I knock on Alex's door again. Go away. Come on, talk to me. She opens the door, looking frustrated. I don't need Jessica or anyone else trying to set me up or fix my love life. I know, I'll talk to her. It's like she can't accept that I'm fine being single. She's more worked up than I've ever seen her. Some people are complete on their own. Not everyone needs a relationship to be happy. You're right. I'm sorry. She calms down a bit. Just tell Jessica to back off, please. I will, I promise. Next day, I talked to Jessica about it. Alex asked if you could stop with the relationship talk. I was just trying to help. I know, but she doesn't want help with that. Jessica agrees to drop it, but she seems hurt. Things are slightly tense between us for a few days. We get past it though, fall back into our rhythm. 4 months into the relationship, and I'm happy. Genuinely happy. Jessica is amazing. We're talking about taking a trip together. How about wine country? We could stay at a bed and breakfast, she suggests. Sounds perfect. We book it for next month. I'm excited. Tell Alex about the trip. That's cool. How long you gone for? Just a long weekend. She nods, goes back to fixing her motorcycle in the garage. You okay? Yeah, fine. Have fun on your trip. Something's definitely off, but she won't talk about it. The weekend before the trip, Jessica wants to have a game night. Just us, you, me, and Alex. It'll be fun. Alex reluctantly agrees. We play Monopoly, which was a terrible choice. Alex is ruthlessly buying up properties. Jessica is trying to make deals. I'll trade you Park Place for Baltic Avenue. That's a terrible deal and you know it, Alex says. Come on, work with me here. This is Monopoly, not a charity. They're getting weirdly competitive. I'm just trying to avoid bankruptcy. Game ends with Alex winning, Jessica in second, me completely destroyed. That was fun, Jessica says unconvincingly. Yeah, loads, Alex mutters. Jessica leaves. Alex and I clean up the game. You were kind of harsh tonight. It's Monopoly, the point is to win. You know what I mean. She slams the game box closed. Maybe I'm tired of pretending everything is great. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing, forget it. She goes to her room. I'm left standing in the living room, confused as hell. That feeling when your girlfriend and your best friend can't seem to get along anymore and you have no idea why. Be me. Still 30, still confused about why Alex is acting weird around Jessica. Wine country trip is in 2 days, and the tension at home is thick enough to cut with a knife. Alex has been avoiding both of us, spending most of her time in the garage with her motorcycle or out with friends I've never met. Jessica notices and keeps asking if Alex doesn't like her. She's just going through something. It's not about you, I lie. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Day before the trip, I'm packing when Alex knocks on my door. Got a minute? She's holding 2 beers, peace offering style. We sit on my bed, drink in awkward silence for a moment. Look, I'm sorry I've been a dick lately. Want to tell me what's going on? She picks at the label on her beer bottle. It's just weird, you know? We've been roommates for 3 years, and suddenly there's this whole other person in the equation. Jessica's not trying to replace you or anything. I know. It's just an adjustment. She takes a long drink. Have fun on your trip. Seriously, you guys will have a great time. Feels like she's forcing the enthusiasm, but I appreciate the effort. Thanks, and when I get back, we'll have a proper roommate day. Deal? Deal. We cheers our beers and things feel slightly better. Next morning, Jessica picks me up early. Her car is packed with luggage like we're going for a month instead of a weekend. I may have overpacked, she admits. Just slightly. Drive to wine country is beautiful, rolling hills and vineyards everywhere. We're listening to her playlist, which is all indie folk and acoustic covers. This is nice, I say, taking her hand. I'm so glad we're doing this. Just us, no distractions. We check into the bed and breakfast, which looks like something from a Nancy Meyers movie. Our room has a 4-poster bed, a fireplace, a balcony overlooking the vineyards. This is incredible, Jessica says, flopping onto the bed. Spend the afternoon wine tasting at 3 different vineyards. By the third one, we're both giggly and pretending to understand wine descriptions. I'm detecting notes of grape, I say, swirling my glass. Very sophisticated palate, Jessica laughs. We buy way too many bottles to take home. Dinner that night at a fancy restaurant where the portions are tiny but delicious. This is perfect, Jessica says, reaching across the table for my hand. It really is. I'm falling for you. You know that? My heart does a weird flip thing. I'm falling for you too. We kiss across the table like we're in a romantic comedy. Back at the bed and breakfast, things get heated. Won't go into details, but let's just say the weekend is very successful. Sunday morning, we're having breakfast on our balcony when Jessica's phone rings. It's the gallery. I should take this. She walks inside. I can hear her talking, but not the words. Comes back looking stressed. Everything okay? Yeah, Just some drama with a client, nothing I can't handle Monday. Rest of the weekend is perfect. We hike through vineyards, take cheesy photos, buy overpriced artisanal cheese. Driving home Sunday evening, both exhausted and happy. We should do this more often, Jessica says. Definitely. Drop her at her apartment, kiss goodbye, promise to see her Tuesday. Walk into my apartment, and it's suspiciously quiet. Alex, you home? She emerges from her room looking rough, wearing sweatpants and a ratty t-shirt. Hey, how was the trip? Great. Brought you some wine. Hand her a bottle. She looks at it like I'm giving her homework. Thanks. You okay? You look terrible. Gee, thanks. You really know how to compliment a girl. She tries to joke, but it falls flat. Seriously, what happened this weekend? Nothing. I'm fine, just tired. She takes the wine and goes back to her room. Next few days, Alex is back to avoiding me. She leaves before I wake up, comes home late, barely says 2 words. Jessica notices when she comes over Wednesday. Is Alex here? She's out. She's always out lately. We're watching a movie when Jessica's phone buzzes. She checks it and the frowns. What's wrong? Nothing, just Derek texting me about work stuff. Remember Derek, the boring hipster from the failed double date? Didn't know you guys were close. We're not. He just asks me questions about the gallery sometimes. Seems innocent enough, but something bugs me about it. Probably nothing. That weekend, Jessica wants to throw a dinner party. We'll invite some of my friends from the gallery and Alex. It'll be so fun. I don't know if Alex is really a dinner party person. Come on, it'll be good for her to socialize. Against my better judgment, I agree. Alex is less than thrilled when I tell her. A dinner party? With art people? Hard pass. Come on, Jessica's really trying to include you. Why? We're not friends. I'm just your roommate who set you guys up. Alex, what the hell? Since when are you this bitter? She looks away. Fine, I'll come to the stupid dinner party. Saturday arrives and our apartment is full of Jessica's pretentious art world friends. There's Clarissa who makes sculptures out of recycled tampons. I wish I was joking. There's Brett who only photographs abandoned buildings. There's Stephanie who does performance art, which seems to just be standing still for hours. Alex shows up in jeans and a button-up, looking uncomfortable as hell. Jessica's playing hostess, making introductions. Everyone, this is Alex. She's Anand's roommate and actually the one who set us up. Polite applause. Alex looks like she wants to die. Dinner's painful. Everyone is talking about gallery politics and art theory. The juxtaposition of modern materials against classical forms creates a dialogue about consumerism, Clarissa says about her tampon art. Alex is drinking wine faster than she should. So Alex, are you into art at all? Brett asks condescendingly. Not particularly. I'm more into things that have actual function. The table goes quiet. Art has function. It challenges society, Stephanie says. So does a toaster, and it makes breakfast, Alex responds. Jessica laughs nervously. Alex has a unique perspective, trying to save the situation, but it's spiraling. I just think people take this stuff too seriously. It's subjective nonsense half the time, Alex continues. She's definitely drunk now. Maybe you just don't understand the complexity, Brett says. Or maybe I understand it's the emperor's new clothes and everyone's too pretentious to admit it. Jessica's face is red. Alex, that's rude. Sorry for being honest. Alex stands up, wobbling slightly. Thanks for dinner. I'm gonna go. She leaves before anyone can stop her. The dinner party continues, but it's awkward as hell now. Jessica's friends leave around 11. She stays to help clean up. What the hell was that? She asks while washing dishes. Alex has been going through something. I don't know what. She was incredibly rude to my friends. Your friends were being condescending to her. Jessica stops washing, turns to look at me. Are you seriously defending her behavior? I'm saying maybe forcing her to attend wasn't a great idea. I was trying to include her, to make an effort. We're fighting. Actually fighting for the first time. Maybe Alex doesn't want to be included in your world. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Forget it. Jessica grabs her purse. I'm going home. Call me when you figure out whose side you're on. She leaves. I'm standing in my kitchen, surrounded by dirty dishes. Knock on Alex's door. Go away. Come on, we need to talk about this. She opens the door, eyes red from crying. Wait, Alex is crying? What the hell happened tonight? I made an ass of myself, that's what happened. She sits on her bed, I sit next to her. Why did you go so hard on Jessica's friends? Because they're fake. All of them, including Derek, who, by the way, is definitely into Jessica. What are you talking about? He texted her all weekend while you were gone. I saw the messages when her phone was on the counter. My stomach drops. What did they say? I don't know, I didn't read them. But why is he texting your girlfriend constantly? Good question. Maybe it's just work stuff, like she said. Yeah, and maybe I'm the Queen of England. She wipes her eyes aggressively. I'm sorry I ruined your dinner party. I can't stand watching you with her sometimes. Why not? She looks at me like I just asked the dumbest question in history. Because you're my best friend and I miss you, okay? Is that what you want to hear? Alex, just forget it. I'm drunk and emotional. Ignore everything I said. She basically pushes me out of her room and closes the door. Lie awake that night thinking about Derek, about Jessica, about Alex crying. Something is very wrong and I can't figure out what. Next morning, Jessica texts. We need to talk. We meet for coffee. She looks tired. I'm sorry about last night, I start. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have pushed Alex to come. We sit in silence for a moment. Can I ask you something? I venture. Sure. Why does Derek text you so much? She looks surprised. What? He doesn't text me that much. Alex said he was texting you all weekend. Jessica's face changes, gets defensive. Alex was spying on my phone? She saw it when it was on the counter. Derek is a colleague and a friend. We talk about work stuff. Just work stuff? What are you implying? We're fighting again. I'm not implying anything. I'm just asking. Derek is gay. He has a boyfriend. This is ridiculous. Feel like an idiot. I didn't know that. Because you didn't ask. You just assumed. She's right. I'm an ass. I'm sorry. Alex got in my head. Alex has been getting in your head a lot lately. There's an edge to her voice. She's my friend. She's more than your friend. She's obsessed with you. That's crazy. Is it? She sabotages every interaction we have. She acts jealous every time I'm around. Never thought about it like that. Alex isn't like that. She's just protective. Wake up. She's in love with you. The words hang in the air. No, Alex is like my sister. We're just friends. Does she know that? Finish our coffee in tense silence. I need some space to think, Jessica says. What does that mean? It means I need to figure out if I can date someone who can't see what's right in front of them. She leaves. I sit there processing. Is Alex in love with me? No, that's insane. We've been friends for years. She would have said something, right? Drive home. Alex is in the garage. Can we talk? Now's not a good time. Jessica thinks you're in love with me. She drops the wrench she's holding. It clatters loudly. She what? Are you? She won't look at me. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Alex, look at me. She finally meets my eyes. I'm not in love with you, okay? We're friends, that's it. She sounds convincing, but something in her expression makes me doubt. Okay, good, because Jessica and I are going through something, and I need to know you're on my side. I'm always on your side. She goes back to her motorcycle, conversation over. Next few days, Jessica and I barely talk. She's giving me space, apparently. Alex is being extra normal, like aggressively normal. Watching TV with me, making jokes, being the friend I remember. Want to order pizza and watch The Hangover? She suggests. Sure. We're halfway through the movie when I get a text from Jessica. Can you come over? Tell Alex I'll be back later. Hot date? She asks, trying to sound casual. I think we're breaking up, actually. Her face does something complicated. Oh, sorry, man. Drive to Jessica's apartment with a pit in my stomach. She opens the door in sweatpants, no makeup, looking vulnerable. Hey. Hey. We sit on her couch. There's this heavy silence. I've been thinking a lot about us, she starts. Here it comes. I really care about you, but I don't think this is working. Even though I expected it, it still hurts. Because of Alex? Because every time we have a conflict, you defend her over me. That's not fair, isn't it? The dinner party, the Derek thing, you always take her side. Can't really argue with that. Alex is my best friend. I've known her way longer. And I'm your girlfriend. Or I was. She's crying now. I wanted this to work so badly. I thought we were perfect for each other. We are. But you're not all in. Part of you is always with her. She's not wrong, and that realization hits hard. I don't know what you want me to say. I want you to say that I'm more important, but you can't, can you? The silence is answer enough. I think you should go, she says quietly. Jessica, please. I need to be with someone who chooses me first, and that's not you. Leave her apartment feeling numb. Drive around for an hour before going home. Alex is still up, sees my face when I walk in. What happened? We broke up. Shit, I'm sorry. She actually looks sorry too. Want to talk about it? Not really. Go to my room, lie on my bed staring at the ceiling. Hear Alex knock softly. I brought ice cream. She's standing there with a pint of Ben & Jerry's and 2 spoons. We eat ice cream in silence for a while. For what it's worth, Jessica was wrong about me, Alex finally says. Was she though? Alex freezes, spoon halfway to her mouth. What, and are you in love with me? She puts the ice cream down. Do you really want to have this conversation right now? Yes. She stands up, paces my room. Fine, you want the truth? Maybe I have feelings, maybe I have for a while, but I never said anything because our friendship was more important. My brain is short-circuiting. How long? Does it matter? Yeah, it matters. She sits back down, won't look at me. Remember when we went to that concert 2 years ago? The one where it rained and we got completely soaked? I remember, we danced in the rain like idiots. It was one of the best nights of my life. Yeah, that's when I knew. 2 years, she's had feelings for 2 years and never said anything. Why didn't you tell me? Because you didn't feel the same way. You saw me as your bro, your roommate, your friend. She's right, I never looked at her that way. And then I set you up with Jessica because I thought if you were happy with someone else, I could move on. How'd that work out? She laughs bitterly. Clearly not well, considering I just helped tank your relationship. You didn't tank it, I did that myself. We sit in uncomfortable silence. So now what? I ask. Now nothing. I just ruined everything by being honest. She gets up to leave. Alex, wait. She stops at the door. I need time to process this. Take all the time you need. She goes to her room. I'm left holding melting ice cream and a head full of confusion. Spend the next week in a weird limbo. Alex is avoiding me again. Jessica won't return my calls. Tell my buddy Marcus about the situation over beers. Dude, you're an idiot, he says helpfully. Thanks, really helpful. No, seriously, you had a hot girlfriend and your roommate is in love with you and you fumbled both. I didn't fumble. I don't know what I did. Do you have feelings for Alex? Never really thought about it. Alex is Alex. She's my best friend. We watch movies and order pizza and argue about sports. But also she knows me better than anyone, makes me laugh, is always there when I need her. The concert in the rain, when we danced and she looked so happy and free. The way she scrunches her nose when she's concentrating on fixing something. How she always knows when I need space versus when I need company. Oh no. I think I might be an idiot, I tell Marcus. Finally catching on. Drive home that night thinking about Alex. When did my roommate become the person I think about first thing in the morning? When did her opinion become the one that matters most? Park in the driveway. See Alex's motorcycle is gone. Go inside, find a note on the kitchen counter. Staying at my sister's for a few days. Need some space. Don't wait up. She doesn't have a sister. She's at a hotel or a friend's place avoiding me. Text her. We need to talk. No response. Try calling, straight to voicemail. Spend the weekend alone in the apartment that feels too big without her. Realize how much of my routine involves Alex. She's usually the one who makes coffee in the morning. We always watch Jeopardy at 7:30. Sunday mornings are farmers market trips. My life is intertwined with hers, and I never noticed. Monday, she's still not home. Tuesday, I'm starting to worry. Finally, she texts, I'm fine, just need more time. Want to respect her space, but also need to see her. Wednesday evening, she finally comes home. I'm on the couch when she walks in with a duffel bag. Hey. Hey, she looks tired, sad. We need to talk, I say. I know. We sit on opposite ends of the couch like strangers. I've been thinking about what you said, I start. Look, can we just forget about it? I'll get over it, we can go back to normal. What if I don't want to go back to normal? She looks up confused. What? What if I want to try this? Try what? Us. She laughs, but there's no humor in it. You don't want me, you just broke up with Jessica and you're confused. Maybe I am confused, but maybe I've been confused for a while. What are you saying? Stand up, start pacing. I'm saying that when I was with Jessica, I was happy, but when I'm with you, I'm home? Her eyes are getting watery. Don't say things you don't mean. I mean it, Alex, you're my favorite person. As a friend, maybe as more than a friend. She stands up too, we're facing each other. You're just saying this because I confessed. I'm saying this because I spent a week without you and realized how empty everything felt. That's not enough. I'm not your consolation prize. She's right, this is messy and complicated. I know I'm handling this badly, but I can't stop thinking about you. Since when? I don't know, maybe since always, and I was too stupid to notice. We're standing close now. can count the freckles on her nose that I never paid attention to before. "This is a bad idea," she whispers. "Probably. We'll ruin our friendship. Maybe. I can't lose you." "You won't." She searches my face for something. "Promise me you're sure, because if we do this and you change your mind, it'll destroy me." I'm not sure about anything except that I want to try. She closes the distance, kisses me. It's different from kissing Jessica. It's familiar and new at the same time. It feels like coming home after a long trip. We break apart, both breathing hard. "This is crazy," she says, "completely insane." She kisses me again. My face when I spent 6 months dating the wrong girl while the right one was living in the next room the entire time. Be me. Just kissed my roommate, who I've been living with for 3 years. We're standing in the living room, both processing what just happened. "So, what now?" Alex asks. I have no idea. We sit back down on the couch, this time next to each other. "We should probably talk about this like adults," she says. "Probably." Neither of us talks, just sit there in awkward silence. "I don't want to rush into anything," I finally say. She nods, looking relieved. "Good, because this is terrifying. We could take it slow, see how it goes." "Like dating?" "Yeah, dating, except we already know everything about each other." She laughs. "I've seen you at your worst. Remember the stomach flu incident of 2023? We don't talk about that. Spend the rest of the night just talking, figuring out what this means. Decide we're going to try dating, but keep it quiet for now. I don't want people asking questions until we know what we're doing," Alex says. "Makes sense. We agree on some ground rules. No pressure, honest communication. We stay roommates regardless of what happens." "And if this doesn't work out?" I ask. "Then we go back to being friends and never speak of it again." "Deal." We shake hands like idiots sealing a business agreement. First week of dating, Alex is weird as hell. We're both trying too hard to be normal. She makes coffee. I thank her more formally than necessary. We're watching TV, sitting on opposite ends of the couch. "This is ridiculous," she finally says. "What?" "We're acting like strangers. Come here." She pulls me closer. We end up cuddled together like we used to when we were just friends. Except now I'm hyper aware of everywhere we're touching. "Better?" she asks. "Yeah, better." We watch 3 episodes of Parks and Rec and it starts feeling normal again. Second week I take her on an actual date. "Where are we going?" she asks when I tell her to dress nice. It's a surprise. Take her to this arcade bar downtown, the kind with old school games and craft beer. Her face lights up when she sees the vintage Pac-Man machine. "No way! I used to play this at the bowling alley when I was a kid." We spend 2 hours playing retro games, competing aggressively. "I'm crushing you at Street Fighter," she gloats. "Best 2 out of 3. End up playing until they kick us out at closing. Walking to the car, she takes my hand. "This was perfect. You actually listened when I said fancy restaurants bore me." "I know you." She kisses me in the parking lot under the neon lights. "Yeah, you do. Drive home talking about childhood arcade memories, arguing about whether Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter is superior. Inside the apartment, things progress naturally. We're kissing on the couch. It's getting heated. "Should we move this to a bedroom?" she asks. "Probably. Yours or mine?" We both look at each other. "This is weird," I say. "So weird." End up in my room because it has the bigger bed. Won't go into explicit details, but let's just say 3 years of friendship means we're extremely comfortable with each other. Afterward, we're lying in bed, her head on my chest. "That was better than I imagined," she says. "You imagined it?" She playfully hits my arm. "For 2 years? Yeah, I imagined it." Fall asleep tangled together. Wake up the next morning with her sprawled across 3/4 of the bed. Some things never change. Third week, and we're settling into a routine. She still hogs the bathroom in the morning. I still leave dishes in the sink. But now we also make out while making breakfast and text flirty messages during the day. My buddy Marcus calls to check in. "How's the post-Jessica depression?" "Actually, I'm seeing someone new." "Already? That was fast. Who is she?" "You're not going to believe this." Tell him the whole story. He's silent for a solid minute. "Bro, I know. You're dating your roommate." "Yeah. The roommate who set you up with your ex." "Yep. That's either the best or worst decision you've ever made. Time will tell." He wants to meet Alex officially as my girlfriend. Suggests we all grab drinks. Clear it with Alex first. "You want me to meet your friends as your girlfriend? Is that okay?" She thinks about it. Yeah, okay, but if Marcus is weird about it, I'm leaving. Deal. We meet Marcus and his girlfriend Sarah at a sports bar the following weekend. Marcus keeps looking at me and Alex like we're a science experiment. So when did you guys figure out you liked each other? Sarah asks. Alex and I look at each other. It's complicated, Alex says. She confessed I was an idiot. We figured it out eventually, I summarize. That's adorable, Sarah says. It's something, Alex mutters. Despite the awkwardness, the night goes well. Marcus pulls me aside when the girls go to the bathroom. You seem happy. I am. Like genuinely happy. Not just post-breakup rebound happy. It's different with Alex. It's easy. He claps me on the shoulder. Good for you, man. Just don't screw it up. Planning on it. 1 month in, and I'm having lunch with my mom who's visiting from out of state. She asks about Jessica. We broke up, actually. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. What happened? Debate how much to tell her. We wanted different things. Are you okay? Yeah, actually, I'm seeing someone new. Her face lights up with that mom excitement. Already? Tell me about her. Her name is Alex. She's smart and funny, and we have a lot in common. How did you meet? Oh boy. She's my roommate, actually. My mom's coffee cup stops halfway to her mouth. Your roommate Alex? The one you've been living with for 3 years? That's the one. She processes this information. The Alex who you told me was like a sister to you? In my defense, I was in denial. My mom laughs. Honey, I met Alex when I visited last year. I could have told you she had feelings for you. What? How? The way she looked at you when you weren't paying attention, it was obvious. Everyone knew except me, apparently. When do I get to meet her as your girlfriend officially? How about dinner tomorrow? Tell Alex that night that my mom wants to have dinner with us. She looks panicked. Your mom knows? I told her today. What did she say? She said she could tell you liked me a year ago. Alex groans and hides her face in a couch pillow. This is so embarrassing. She's excited to see you. As your girlfriend, this is so weird. You've met my mom like 5 times already. As your roommate, this is different. Spend the next day calming Alex down while she tries on 8 different outfits. Does this look too casual? Does this look like I'm trying too hard? Should I wear the flannel or is that too me? Finally grab her by the shoulders. My mom already likes you, just be yourself. Dinner with my mom is actually great. She treats Alex exactly the same as before, except now she makes knowing eyes at me when Alex isn't looking. So Alex, when did you realize you had feelings for my son? Alex nearly chokes on her wine. Mom! What? I'm curious. Alex recovers, smiles at my mom. Honestly, probably the first month of us being roommates, but I didn't want to make things weird. And now? Now I'm dating my best friend and it's terrifying and amazing. My mom tears up. That's beautiful. I'm so happy for you both. Drive my mom back to her hotel. She hugs me tight. Don't let this one go. She's special. I know. Back at the apartment, Alex is cleaning up dinner dishes. Sneak up behind her, wrap my arms around her waist. Your mom is sweet, she says, leaning back into me. She loves you, even though we're in this unconventional situation, especially because of it. She turns in my arms, kisses me softly. I love you, you know that? First time either of us has said it. My heart stops. Yeah, I've loved you for a while. I'm just finally allowed to say it. I love you too. Feels right saying it. Feels like truth. 2 months in and things are amazing. We're basically the same as before, except now with more kissing and shared bedroom activities. Then Jessica texts me. Can we talk? I need closure. Show the text to Alex. You should talk to her, she says. You sure? Yeah, you guys dated for 6 months. She deserves a conversation. Meet Jessica at the same coffee shop where we had our last fight. She looks good, seems calmer than our last interaction. Thanks for meeting me, she says. Of course. We sit in awkward silence for a moment. I wanted to apologize for how things ended, she starts. You don't need to apologize. I do. I accused you of things and I was hurt and angry. You weren't wrong though, she smiles sadly. I heard you're dating Alex. Small town. Word travels fast. Yeah, we are. I knew it. I knew she had feelings for you. I guess I just hoped I was wrong. For what it's worth, I didn't know. I wasn't playing you. I know, that's what made it worse. You genuinely didn't see it. We talked for an hour about our relationship, what went wrong, what we learned. You're a great guy, she says as we're leaving. You're a great person too. You'll find someone who puts you first. We hug. It feels like actual closure. Be good to Alex. She waited a long time for you. I plan to. Walk away feeling lighter, like a chapter actually closed properly. 3 months in, and Alex seems distracted. She's on her phone more, taking calls in her room with the door closed. Try not to be paranoid, but it's weird. One night I straight up ask her, "Is everything okay? You've been acting strange." She looks guilty. "I need to tell you something." My stomach drops. "What?" "I got a job offer." Relief, then confusion. "That's great. Why do you look like you're about to tell me someone died?" "It's in Portland." "Oh, Portland, Oregon?" "Yeah, it's a really good opportunity, but it would mean moving." Sit down heavily on the couch. "When did you apply?" "Before we started dating, I honestly forgot about it until they called last week." "Are you going to take it?" She sits next to me. "I don't know. I wanted to talk to you first." "Don't turn it down because of me." "But we just started this." "And we can figure it out. Long distance is a thing." She looks uncertain. "What if long distance ruins what we have?" "What if it doesn't?" "Spend the next week talking about logistics. Portland is a 3-hour flight. We could visit every other weekend." "But what's the end game?" she asks. "What do you mean? Do we do long distance indefinitely? Does one of us eventually move?" Valid questions that I don't have answers to. "I don't know, but I know I don't want to lose you." She makes her decision 2 days later. I'm turning it down. "Alex, no. I'm serious. I've spent 2 years wanting to be with you. I'm not giving that up after 3 months. This job could be amazing for your career. So, I'll find something else here." We argue about it for hours. "You're being stupid," I tell her. "You're being stupid for wanting me to leave." "I don't want you to leave. I want you to not resent me in 5 years for holding you back." She goes quiet. "Is that what you think? That I'd resent you?" "I think you might regret not taking chances because of our relationship." She sits down, looking defeated. "What if we broke up and I took the job?" The words hit like a punch. "What?" "I mean, we were friends for years before this. Maybe we can go back to that." "You want to break up?" "I don't want to, but maybe it's the logical choice." "Screw logic. One of us has to be rational. We're both crying now. This is falling apart." "I don't want to break up," I say firmly. "Neither do I." "Then don't take the job." "I can't ask you to be okay with that." We're going in circles. Finally, I say, "What if I moved to Portland with you?" She stares at me. "What?" "I can work remotely. What if I just moved with you?" "You'd do that?" "Yeah, I mean, why not? Fresh start, new city, together." She's looking at me like I just solved world hunger. "You're serious." "Completely serious." She tackles me in a hug. We fall back on the couch. "You're insane." "Probably, but I'd rather be insane with you than sensible without you." She kisses me. "Okay, let's do it. Let's move to Portland. Spend the next month preparing for the move. Telling friends and family is an adventure. Marcus thinks we're crazy." "You're moving across the country for a girl you've been dating for 3 months?" When you put it like that, it sounds stupid. Because it is stupid. Or it's romantic. It's stupidly romantic. My mom is supportive. "Follow your heart, honey. Even if my heart is leading me to Portland?" Especially then. Packing up the apartment is emotional. 3 years of memories in this place. "Remember when we had that party and someone broke the coffee table?" Alex reminisces. "Remember when you tried to cook Thanksgiving dinner and set off the smoke alarm?" We're laughing and crying as we box up our life. Moving day arrives, the truck is loaded, we're ready to go. Take one last look at the empty apartment. "End of an era," Alex says. "Beginning of a new one." We drive to Portland, take turns at the wheel, sing along to road trip playlists. Somewhere in Nevada, stopped at a gas station at 3 a.m., Alex says, "I need to tell you something." My heart stops because that phrase never leads anywhere good. "What?" "When I set you up with Jessica, I was trying to get over you." "I know, but I also kind of hoped it would fail." "Interesting. You sabotaged us?" She looks guilty. "Not intentionally, but maybe subconsciously I wasn't being the most supportive." Think back to all the times Alex was weird around Jessica. The dinner party. I was drunk and jealous. The double date with Derek. I hated watching you with her. The game night. Monopoly brought out my competitive nature. We're both laughing now. "You're terrible." "I know, I'm sorry." "Don't be. It worked out." She leans across the center console and kisses me. "Yeah, it did." Arrive in Portland exhausted but excited. Our new apartment is smaller, but it's ours. Spend the first week unpacking and exploring the city. Alex starts her new job, loves it immediately. I set up my home office, adjust to the time zone difference for work calls. We find a new coffee shop, a new grocery store, new favorite restaurants, build a new life together in a new place. 3 months into living in Portland, and we're at a farmer's market. Alex is haggling with a vendor over the price of artisanal honey. "This is highway robbery," she insists. "It's locally sourced." Watching her argue about honey, I realize I want to do this forever. "Marry me," I blurt out. She turns, drops the honey jar. Thankfully, it doesn't break. "What?" "Marry me. Let's get married." The vendor is watching with interest. "Are you proposing to me at a farmer's market?" "Is that a yes?" She laughs, kisses me in front of everyone. "Yeah, okay, let's get married." The vendor claps, gives us the honey for free as an engagement present. We call everyone that night. "Marcus, you're engaged after 6 months of dating?" "Technically, we've known each other for years." "Still crazy." "Your point?" My mom cries happy tears. "I knew you two would end up together." "You did?" A mother knows. We set a date for the following spring. Nothing fancy, just family and close friends. The wedding is in a small venue in Portland, lots of flannel and casual vibes because that's very Alex. She walks down the aisle in a dress but with her motorcycle boots underneath. "I'm still me," she whispers when we're at the altar. "Good, I'm marrying you, not some fancy version of you." The officiant asks if anyone objects. Marcus stage whispers, "I think this is crazy, but I support it." Everyone laughs. We say our vows. I promise to always let her pick the movie, and she promises to stop stealing my hoodies. "I'm probably going to keep stealing your hoodies," she admits. "I know. Kiss my wife for the first time as my wife." Reception is a dance party. We're doing the cha-cha slide with our friends. It's perfect. Late in the night, Alex and I sneak outside for air. "Can you believe we're married?" she asks. "Honestly, no, this is surreal." "Do you regret it?" "Are you kidding?" "Best decision I ever made." She rests her head on my shoulder. "Even better than that time you invested in cryptocurrency and lost $500. We agreed to never speak of that." We stand there under the Portland stars, married, happy, exactly where we're supposed to be. "Thank you for setting me up with Jessica," I say randomly. "Why are you thanking me for that?" "Because if you hadn't, we wouldn't be here." She thinks about it. "Huh, I guess my plan worked after all, just took the long route. The longest route possible. Worth it, though. Definitely worth it." We go back inside, dance until 2 a.m., eat way too much cake. Drive to our honeymoon destination the next morning. She's still wearing her motorcycle boots with her going-away outfit. "I can't believe I married a girl who wore boots to her own wedding." "You love it." She's right, I do. 6 months into marriage, and we're arguing about whose turn it is to do the dishes. "I did them yesterday." "You rinsed one plate, that doesn't count." We're literally the same as before, except now we have matching rings. Later that night, we're watching The Office for the 100th time. "You know what's weird?" I ask. "What?" "We were roommates for 3 years, and I never knew you were in love with me." I'm very good at hiding my feelings. "Clearly." "What about you? When did you actually realize you had feelings?" "Think about it." "Probably when Jessica said you were in love with me. That's when I started questioning everything." "So Jessica was the catalyst?" "In a weird way, yeah. We should send her a thank you card." "That would be the weirdest thank you card ever." We laugh. She curls up against me. "I'm glad you were a clueless idiot for 3 years, she says. "Why?" "Because the waiting made this better." She's probably right. "I love you," I say. "I love you too, even when you leave dishes in the sink. And I love you even when you steal my hoodies." Our hoodies now. That's not how marriage works. Pretty sure it is. We fall asleep on the couch, TV still playing, completely content. 1 year into marriage and Alex comes home with news. I got another job offer. My heart sinks for a second. "Where?" "Here in Portland, better position, better pay." Relief. "That's amazing." "I know, and I didn't even have to consider moving this time." We celebrate with takeout and cheap wine. "Remember when we almost broke up over the last job offer?" she asks. "And then I suggested moving with you?" "You were so dramatic about it." "I was romantic. Dramatically romantic." Can't argue with that. Life settles into a comfortable rhythm. We have our routines, our inside jokes, our favorite spots in the city. Sometimes I think about the alternate timeline where I never figured out my feelings for Alex. Would I still be with Jessica? Would we have worked out? Probably not. Jessica was right. I was never all in with her. Because part of me was always with Alex, even before I knew it. We're at a barbecue with friends when someone asks how we met. "She was my roommate," I say. And I set him up with another girl, Alex adds. That seems counterintuitive, our friend says. It was a long game strategy, Alex explains. A very long game. We tell the whole story, people are entertained and confused. So you sabotaged his relationship with your friend? Someone asks. Not intentionally, Alex insists. Kind of intentionally, I correct. Okay, maybe a little intentionally. Everyone laughs. We're the weird couple with the complicated origin story. Drive home that night, Alex is humming along to the radio. Do you think Jessica ever thinks about us? I ask. Probably not. She's probably moved on with someone who deserves her. Do you feel guilty? She considers it. A little, but also I think things worked out how they were supposed to. She's right. The universe has a weird way of sorting things out. 2 years into marriage and we're stronger than ever. We've had our fights, our rough patches, our moments of doubt, but we always come back to each other. Because at the end of the day, she's my best friend. She knows all my flaws and loves me anyway. I know all her quirks and wouldn't change a thing. We're watching a rom-com one night, something predictable with a meet-cute and misunderstandings. Our story is better than this, Alex says. Way better. We should write a book. Who would believe it? Fair point. The movie ends with the couple getting together after various obstacles. At least we skipped all the dramatic airport chase scenes, I say. We had our own drama. True, but ours was more existential dread and less running through terminals. She laughs, the sound I'll never get tired of. I'm glad I set you up with Jessica, she says out of nowhere. Really? Yeah, because it made you realize what you actually wanted. Which was you. Which was me. She says it with such confidence, such certainty. Pretty bold of you to assume you know what I want. I've known you for years. I know everything about you. Everything? Everything important. She's right, she does. Knows I stress-eat gummy bears, knows I need exactly 8 minutes to wake up in the morning, knows when I need to talk and when I need silence. I know things about you too, I say. Like what? Like you scrunch your nose when you're concentrating? You can't sleep without background noise. You cry at every Pixar movie even though you pretend you don't. She wipes her eyes. I'm not crying. You're literally crying right now and we're not even watching Pixar. Shut up. She kisses me to shut me up. It's effective. Later that night, lying in bed, she asks, do you ever wonder what our lives would be like if I never set you up with Jessica? All the time. And I think we might have figured it out eventually, but it would have taken longer. Or maybe we never would have. Scary thought. I don't want to think about a timeline where we don't end up together. Me neither. We fall asleep holding hands, like we do every night. Wake up to her stealing the blankets, like she does every morning. Some things never change. 3 years into marriage and we're at the same farmer's market where I proposed. The honey vendor remembers us. The engaged couple. How's married life? Perfect, Alex says, buying the overpriced honey without haggling this time. We walk through the market, holding hands, completely comfortable. Can you believe it's been 3 years? I ask. Since the proposal or since we started dating? Both. Feels longer and shorter at the same time. She's right, time is weird like that. We grab coffee, sit on a bench, people watch. See that couple over there? Alex points to a young couple arguing by the vegetable stand. Yeah? That was us with Jessica and the art gallery friends. We were never that bad. We were absolutely that bad. Probably true. I'm glad we're not that anymore, I say. Me too. Finish our coffee, head home to our apartment that's accumulated 3 years of shared life. Pictures on the walls, inside jokes scattered throughout, a home we built together. That evening we're making dinner. She's chopping vegetables while I handle the stove. You know what I realized? She says. What? I spent 2 years loving you in secret, 6 months trying to get over you by setting you up with someone else. And now I get to love you out loud for the rest of my life. Put down the spatula, turn to face her. That's the most romantic thing you've ever said. Don't let it go to your head. Too late, it's absolutely going to my head. We eat dinner, watch Jeopardy, argue about the answers. The answer is obviously mitochondria. It's the powerhouse of the cell, not the answer to this question. Normal evening, normal life, everything I ever wanted. Later that night, I'm doing dishes. It's my turn. We have a chart now. When Alex comes up behind me. Thank you, she says. For what? For being clueless for 3 years, for dating Jessica, for moving to Portland, for proposing at a farmer's market, for everything. You're welcome? She hugs me from behind, rests her chin on my shoulder. I love our weird story. Me too. Even the messy parts? Especially the messy parts. Because the messy parts made us appreciate the good parts. The waiting made the having better. The confusion made the clarity sweeter. We finish the dishes together. She washes, I dry. Same as we've done 1,000 times before. Except now I notice how she hums while she works, how she does this little shimmy when her favorite song comes on. Notice all the little things I was too blind to see for 3 years. "What are you staring at?" she asks. "You? Creep? You married me. Biggest mistake of my life. You love it. I really do." We finish the dishes, collapse on the couch. She puts her cold feet on my legs like she always does. "Your feet are freezing." "That's what you're here for, human heating pad." Not sure that was in the wedding vows. It was implied. We watch whatever's on Netflix, something we've both seen before but don't really pay attention to. She falls asleep first, always does. I watch her for a minute, this person who was my roommate, my best friend, my wife. Think about Jessica sometimes, hope she found someone who puts her first. Think about Derek and his hipster glasses, hope he found someone who appreciates art theory. Think about all the alternate timelines where things went differently. But in this timeline, the one that matters, I'm here with Alex. And it's exactly right. She stirs, mumbles something about needing to fix her motorcycle tomorrow. "Go back to sleep," I whisper. "Love you," she says, still half asleep. "Love you too." She settles back into sleep. I turn off the TV, carry her to bed even though she's going to complain about it tomorrow. "I can walk," she'll say. "I know," I'll respond. Same conversation we've had 100 times. Tuck us both into bed, she immediately steals the blankets. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Lie there in the dark, thinking about the journey that got us here. The 3 years of friendship, the 2 years of her secret feelings, the 6 months of me dating Jessica, the 3 months of uncertainty, the move to Portland, the proposal at the farmer's market, the wedding with motorcycle boots, 3 years of marriage, all of it, every messy, complicated, beautiful moment led here. To this bed, in this city, with this person, and I wouldn't change a single thing. Well, maybe I would have figured out my feelings sooner, saved everyone some heartache, but then again, the waiting made this better. The journey made the destination sweeter. Alex shifts in her sleep, throws her arm across my chest. Anchor me here, in this moment, in this life. Close my eyes, completely content. My face when I spent 3 years living with my soulmate and didn't even know it. That feeling when your roommate sets you up with someone else because she loves you too much to see you unhappy, even if it breaks her own heart, and you're too stupid to realize it until almost too late. But somehow the universe conspires to give you a second chance, and you end up married to your best friend living in a city you never planned to move to, but it's perfect because she's there, and that's all that matters.
Living close, damn I was blind. You wanted me but played it cool, took your time. Set me up with her just to ease your pain, while you fantasize calling out my name. Every night I left, you touched yourself alone, wishing I would come back, make your body my home. I was fucking around while you waited patient. Now I'm making up for all the time we wasted. You were right there, so close to me, hiding what you really need. All those nights, now I'm gonna treat you right. Girl, you sabotaged my love, yeah you did, 'cause you wanted me in your bed. Now I got you where you belong, fucking to our favorite song. Should've known it from the start. You were aching for my heart. 3 years late, but now we're here. Let me whisper in your ear, you're the one I wanna touch tonight. Kitchen counter, bedroom floor, every room is ours. You in my shirt, nothing underneath, girl, you're a star. Kissing down your body like I should've done before, making you scream my name, that's what you've been waiting for. We moved to Portland just to start this shit right. Now every day's the same, making love all night. From roommates to lovers, yeah, we crossed that line. Now your body's forever mine. You were right there, craving me, I swear. All those nights, I'm holding you tight, yeah. Girl, you sabotaged my love, yeah, you did. Cause you wanted me in your bed. Now I got you where you belong. Fucking to our favorite song. Should've known it from the start. You were aching for my heart. 3 years late, but now we're here. Let me whisper in your ear, you're the one I wanna touch tonight. Me with her while your heart came undone. Body on mine saying what you couldn't speak. Got you calling me daddy 7 nights a week. From friends to this, yeah. We broke that rule. Now I'm drowning in you. Girl, you're so beautiful. Take my time with you, kiss every inch, make your dreams come true. You waited patient, now it's your turn, yeah. Let me make that body burn. Girl, you sabotage, cause you wanted me in your bed. Now I got you where you belong. Fucking to our favorite song. Should've known it from the start. You were aching for my heart. 3 years late, but now we're here. Let me whisper. So